What do you mean? I got work to do. Well, I guess I'll be back when this is done.
Bombastic side eye.
Why couldn't you warn me? Guys, the maintenance was for them to remove the Halloween decorations. I feel robbed off. It's a little heartbreaking. How's it going, gamers? It's BB, and you're watching my brand new RSL channel. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me. I got a lot of whack from like seeing my town barren like this. We have a month until Christmas. I'm honestly just looking forward to jumping straight to that period of time, if you ask me. Now, I don't know about the Christmas spirit, but the raid spirit has been solid. All I've been doing is playing. And today we're talking artifacts. Honestly, artifacts are still a little bit of a haze for me. Like, I don't know exactly. I know some things. And I will tell you what I learned. Because I had to do some homework. I had to make some mistakes. Many mistakes. So here I bring you the top 7 artifact mistakes that you should absolutely avoid to your best abilities. And I hope that you see this video before you make these inevitable, maybe, beginner mistakes. So stick with me as I take you through the most important things that you should know about artifacts, how to build a champion, and how to upgrade artifacts efficiently. And that is the key word today, guys. Efficiency is key. So let's get right into it. Let me just beat this clan boss real quick. Well, maybe not real quick. It might take a little while. And it's because I am lacking artifacts myself. It's literally the blind leading the blind here. Tip number 1 is quite simple, but it's also very easy to miss out on. And it is never upgrade your artifacts unless there is an artifact enhancement event. And why that is actually pretty simple. First of all, upgrading your artifacts costs money, like hella money, right? So you want to be spending that resource as efficiently as you can. Why not get some rewards out of it as you're grinding, right? So doing artifact enhancement events, you're gonna earn points and win rewards as you upgrade your artifacts. And here are the rewards. Here's my little progress bar right here. I mean, honestly, I just opened the game that I haven't actually gotten down to playing still, but I'll get down to it later. I need a couple of hours. But this is how you win. This is how you earn event points by upgrading artifacts. It can tell you how many points you're gonna get per each level. And these events usually last up to a day or 2, so you want to make sure that you're not missing out on them. That's why you want to check every day. Tip number 2, never sell, and I mean it, never sell accessory pieces that belong to a piece of 9 set. So a little something on accessories and why they're slightly different from artifacts. Accessories are limited to your factions, and you will get them from raiding mostly the Spider Den. Because of this, they're very hard to collect, so you want to keep even the bad ones if it meant collecting an entire 9-piece set. Just stick to these, don't sell them, I promise you they'll come in clutch at some point. Tip number 3, you don't have to equip artifacts to upgrade them. Actually, you can just go here, and you can select any artifact. It's gonna come down here below. Actually, I don't know if you can see it, maybe from my camera. You have the choice down below to either upgrade it or equip it. And what you want to do is you want to upgrade it before you equip it on the champion, like so. Well, I'm not gonna upgrade it now. But you can see how here in the bottom right corner, you're gonna see which stats fall and which stats rise. And that way you can determine whether it's even worth changing the equipment on your champion for the one that you just upgraded. In case the stats roll into something kind of sucky, you don't want to be spending that money to put back the original armor that you had on. Speaking of which, there is a reward bonus that removes the price of taking down the artifacts. Maybe it's best to do your major artifact overhauls when you actually have that bonus acquired and activated. I mean, you know, changing all of the gear of your champion can be hella costly. My tip number, oh my god, the pop-ups. I don't have money! I'm broke! Now my next tip has a little to do with the market. You see here that every once in a while you'll get some offers. You'll get some, you'll get some mystery shards, you'll get some food, and you'll get artifacts. Never buy the artifacts. Reason number 1, they just cost way too much. You can just earn them, raid campaigns for them, or dungeons, or...
Bruh.
Moreover, and that's maybe the more important reason number two is that you don't know how their stats will roll. Even if they have, let's say, like, you somehow manage to find a gauntlet with a decent amount of attack percent, you actually don't know what you're buying. Because you can't upgrade it before you buy it. So it's best to just save your bucks and go raid some dungeons instead. My tip number 5 brings us to the spider den. The spider den will drop you accessories, rings and amulets, and especially banners sell for a much higher price than just regular artifacts. So you would want to farm the spider's den for artifacts whenever possible. And honestly, you just might score a really good accessory that you want to keep for your own champions. What I came to understand about the spider den is that essentially you just need champions that can clear waves and take turns off the meters. So decreased defense as well would come in clutch if you want to get rid of them faster. Block buffs, basically any wave clearers. I think Tylesia does a wonderful job. I think Ugo does a wonderful job. And naturally, any champion that has good AoE attacks will do splendid here and you have nothing to worry about. Just try it. It's not that scary and you'll see it. And the rewards are super good, actually. And there we go. And we got a Lizardman ring with an attack. I'm thinking of probably selling that. There we go. You saw how much money that sold for? That was solid. And that's how I made my money back from the next mistake that I will now cover. I was recently doing really bad on cash because I made one very, I feel like I should say stupid mistake. Because what else did I expect to happen? Honestly, I should have seen it coming. Let me just open up my lovely Kale. In the beginning, you have no business using this upgrades 1 level button right here. You'll want to stay away from it for a while, right? Because what it's going to do is it's going to automatically level up the artifact / accessory that you've chosen, but it's going to calculate and take out all of the cash that it required with all of the attempts that it took for the artifact to be upgraded. So if it took you 12 attempts and each attempt cost you 34 grand, you do the math. Just from... Wait, let me show you the goddamn ring. Just from leveling up this ring, I jumped down from about $1.5 million to 99,000 silver. Oh my god. Like, I've been broker in real life, right? But the heart attack that I got from this single button right here, just don't do it. Just upgrade manually as many times as it takes. At least you'll get to control how much money gets out of your account, how much money is being eaten for this upgrade. And if you want to stop, you can stop, right? And you should pull the trigger at some point if you see that you're falling below. And I think it's important to note that because accessories cost more than artifacts, upgrading them also costs way more than artifacts. So let's say if you want to upgrade an amulet or a ring to level 16, you might spend around $1.5 million. So be prepared, especially for progress missions that ask you to level up artifacts up to level 16, to maybe just pick artifacts instead of accessories if you don't have the money. Which a lot of us in the beginning, we really don't, right? And the 7th tip that I will give you has a lot to do with your nukers. So we talked a little bit about how certain skills will have damage based on attack, right? This is especially good for your nukers to have because you want to main that attack stat, you want it off the charts. And what are nukers without critical damage really? If you can't get these crits in, your nukers just gonna suck always, no matter what you do, right? So, what I found that works, kind of accidentally, but my main cob confirmed this for me yesterday, and I can't believe that this entire time I had it right, because I'm thinking, right? You want to stack that crit rate, actually. You want to get as much crit rate as you can, and as you can see, this percentile is stacking quite well. Currently raising my crit damage by 28%. I am planning on upgrading this artifact. Watch that crit rate rise. But remember, only your main damage dealers / nukers benefit from having a crit rate percentile based stat on their gauntlets. It's best to go for an attack percent for any other case. Oh, I got some energy. Some energy and a substat charm. Let's go. I wasn't really hustling for this one. Honestly, I'm happy that I got something out of it. Anyway, I got sidetracked with rewards. Let's get back to my daily missions, and you guys should get back on your raid grind because wow. And you should get back on your raid grind because this game has so much for me to learn and for you guys to explore as well. If you are beginners, why am I not fighting? If you are beginners starting out this journey, you might also want to check out one of the best ways to start your game. Let me just turn this on auto. Stop interrupting me. My god. I can't focus like this. Now, a little birdie might have told you that there is a incredible way to make sure that you are unstoppable in the beginning and that you have several champions on your team to continuously carry you through campaigns and dungeons. I didn't realize how privileged I was because I started out my game with this beginner promo link. Because the champions that you get with this promo link are gonna last you forever. So if you start your account today and you download Raid using my beginner promo link in the description box below, you will get Ugo as a starting champion, who I also have on my team and has been carrying me like a queen. But you also get 3 other completely free epic champions, a good amount of silver, a good amount of energy, and a boost to your account that feels almost like cheating. What are some embarrassing artifact mistakes that you guys made as beginners in Raid? I want you to hit the comment section down below. Let's have a laugh together. I told you, mine, I nearly went bankrupt from upgrading a single ring. But I've learned from my mistakes, right? And I hope that you guys do too. I hope you guys found this helpful, entertaining, and most of all, don't forget to have fun. Raid is full of it. Packed. Chock full. You don't want to miss out, guys. And thank you so much for sticking out with me and watching me yap. It is my absolute pleasure to deliver this content to you daily. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and join me on my adventures as we keep making the most embarrassing raid mistakes, but also having a blast learning. So the best of both worlds, really. Alright, you guys. I'll catch you again very soon. Peace out. Have yourself a lovely day. Bye-bye.